10 minutes. I have to edit all of our awesome fun down into under 10 minutes. I thought you'd like that.
I was going to say, I feel like I should quickly go get like a Hanukkah decoration.
What are you going to... I'm going to move my light very quickly.
Yeah.
What are you going to do for your top list, and how many are you going to put on it?
Oh, yeah, so I'm not even at top list. So this is like, we're at that. This is like, when the day after Easter, the shopping centers start playing Christmas carols. And I feel that everyone is already doing their best of 2020 lists, right? And I was going to say it's December 10th. Like, what are you doing? And I realized that this happens every year. So I've read about 130 books this year. I like to do my list on the 28th of December, right? That's when I sit down and I just spend the whole day doing my list, and and I post a countdown over the 28th, 29th, 30th sort of thing. And then I'm like, but I have to have read all the books before I do that. Like, you can't possibly do a proper, well-considered, well-rounded best of a year unless you've read every single book that was published that year. I always find myself, come December, going to this frantic, I need to finish all the books. Let's see if I can do this without dropping them all. The books I have yet to read that I still want to read, this should always have a, what do you call it?
A warning?
Okay, books I feel I need to read and really want to read before December 28th if I am to do a meaningful top 10 of 2020. So I'm hoping to get through this before December 28th. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 books on this thing. And there's only, 18 days. And some of these books are quite long. I'm now in that terrible stage where you have to try to kind of prioritize which ones you're going to read. And I think I know the 4 I will definitely read. I really want to read the Ely Williams, The Lies Dictionary. Yeah, I was about to say this one. And then, the pile's about to fall. That's how I'm going to die, just by the way. One day, the pile next to my bed is going to fall on me and I'll be dead. I really want to read this. Apparently, it's really beautiful. And he wrote The Good Lord Bird, which I really loved.
I love your Oprah Winfrey's book club sticker on that one too. I think that suits you so well.
Yeah, nothing says Bram like the Oprah Winfrey book club. I'm going to read, and only because I'm sort of halfway through it already. I'm a big Shalom Oslander fan, and this is the actual. Mother for Dinner. The conceit is he belongs to a religion of cannibals where when your parents die, you eat them, and it's like a ritual that the whole family gets together and eats. Anyway, and
when was that published?
Just recently. It just came out last month, I think. Have you heard a lot about this? Temporary by Hilary Lichter. So that's meant to be good. I'm actually just going to end up. I've got to
do it.
Stop, but
go for it.
I really, really, really want to read, because a lot of people. I really want to read Shuggie Bain that won the Booker. People say it's really brilliant. But the other one on the list that I really wanted to get to and didn't was Burnt Sugar by Alfred Doshi.
Yeah.
And apparently it's real. Yeah, right. And then just because it's actually achievable, I really want to read The War of the Poor by Eric Vuillard.
Well, does it fit your word limit for novellas? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, very much so. That's what. This is probably the only one I actually will read, let's be honest. I don't know do you know Phil Clay? Who wrote a Deployment, Redeployment? And that, it's the one about the Iraqi war guy. It's short stories in the Iraqi or Afghani war, ex-American soldier, really brutal, honest view, really, really quite powerful. But also, I don't know, did you do much pandemic reading, books that were pandemic books? No. You know this? It's I think it was the New York Times magazine got a whole bunch of major authors, Margaret. It's got Margaret Atwood, it's got Camilla Shamsi, Colm Tobin, Charles Yu, amazing authors, Layla Lailami. Look, it's everyone here is Edwidge Danticat, all to write a short story inspired by the pandemic. How cool is that, right?
Wow.
I'm not actually going to get around to it this year, but I'll be, The Mission House, the Karis Davis. This, a lot of people are talking about this one, Leave the World Behind, Ruman Alam. Yeah. That's been on a lot of best of lists in America. And this also, this has a much better sticker than the other sticker.
So funny. And it's shiny.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Isn't that when This is things to look forward to as an author. You know that when you get to like have a shiny embossed cover, that means you've like actually made it. It means your publisher likes you. This I reckon this will appeal to you as well. Have you heard about Hench? About this girl who's like an administrative henchman to a villain. Isn't that cool? Like to a superhero type villain who goes out on her own. And, you know, she knows all of the secrets of the supervillains and, like, kind of threatens to expose them. It's something like that. But I've been hearing great things about that.
Like, ooh. I even have one I need to finish. And I have very low goals in that hopefully I'll finish a book by the end of the year. And I've really deliberately taken my time. I don't know if you've seen Future Girl around the place.
No. Oh. What is it?
Asphyxia wrote it, and she's deaf, and the book is about it's set in the future, this amazing future where everything's kind of just gone to shit.
Is it YA or adult?
It's YA, and but every single page she's illustrated. It's thick and it's heavy, cool. And she does all the illustrations.
I feel this is almost like a topic in itself, like beautiful book production.
I love it. Yeah. And it's got this canvas feel on the front, which I expect was on purpose. But a lot of it in there is really sensory detail. They're doing, you know.
Oh, yeah. That's really cool.
Every page I'm photographing it and on Instagram stories, and I'm like.
You're like me. I did that with. Look, it's not this. It wasn't the same in terms of it was such a beautiful physical object, but. The book Fracture by Andres Newman it had so many beautiful passages that I just kept finding myself photographing them, putting them on Facebook. On Twitter until he messaged me. Nice. Calm down, dude. Calm down. Yeah, sorry.
It's 33 degrees in here if you're wondering what's going on, but it's just bloody hot. People who have just been
I've heard good things.
Winning awards. I got this ages ago when it was very first out. I can't say it's signed because of the pandemic. You had it before it was cool. I had it before anyone else. And it's amazing. And the best thing is, if you tweet her, which is at Ask Me About the Future, you get a weird Autobot response. And I can't help doing it. And Zenobia Frost and I keep on messaging with her in it. And then it replies with something completely ridiculous.
That is so good. I love that.
Anyway, it really, really reminds me of what I'm out. And I know they're poetry, which we've not really been doing. Postmodern poet John Ashbery.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's funny, poetry for me, I just decided I'm too dumb for poetry.
I don't consider myself someone who reads poetry, and then I look on my shelf and there's all this poetry. You know, like novella is no pressure.
Yeah.
Try a poem. Another award winner today.
Yeah. Amazing things I've heard. Again. Look at me, fancy pants.
And other ones to look out for. Mostly because I love that title, Her Bitch Dress.
Yeah, it's great. What a great
and I've managed to get some copies of her.
That's cool. Oh, they're nice. That's nice looking.
Yeah,
I like that.
It's super, super gothic-y.
Yeah.
Graphic, speculative, flash fiction.
That's cool. I like it a lot.
And yet, within those lines, you've managed to just go. I wasn't even supposed to do anything. I'm sorry.
No, of course you are. But the other book I forgot. So Barn 8, which is about, I think you'd dig it. It's meant to be a fantastic, kind of, animal rights book, but like done in a satirical manner and like partially narrated by a chicken. And I am like dying to read it. I've heard so many good things about it since it came out. But
the alter book to that one, Clara. There's the children's book, Clara with the detective chicken. Liam Tanner's.
I don't know if you're a gamer, right? Like I'm a bit of a.
Yeah, you know.
Oh yeah, that's right. Of course you are. You're a bloody Twitch station of it. But there's a game that just came out. I can't remember what it's called. It's meant to be really great, and it's a noir, where the main detective is a chicken.
I'm looking forward to that one.
I'll text you. I'll text you what it is when I look it up. But not enough pop culture is narrated by chickens. I had an unhealthy relationship with a rubber chicken through my entire music career. Be good. Catch up.
Wow! What?